Welcome. Welcome to Thoughts Roundup. It's so nice to be with you today. Today I want to introduce you to the nicest, the greatest people in Vicksburg, Mississippi, and that is the Tiptons. And I'm going to start off with Daniel. And Daniel, it's so good to see you.
Yes, sir. It's good to see you too.
I've been knowing you for a long time.
Yes, sir.
Aren't you about 15 now?
I am.
And I don't know how long it's been. Probably. Well, anyway, you was a little old boy running around needing a whipping. I love to see you operate in church and everything. What's your dreams and hopes?
I don't know yet. Whatever the Lord wants.
Well, there it is.
Yes,
You
sir.
can't beat the will of God.
That's right.
And if we just keep on after what God wants, then whatever you do in life will just be just right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Besides your church here, what kind of meetings you like to go to the best,
I have no idea. I like all of them.
You do, don't you?
Yes, sir.
You go to youth camps?
I do.
You go to Peak?
It's been a couple years.
It's been a couple of years since you went.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, you got any of those pocket knives I used to give you?
Yes, sir.
Still do. I knew you did. I knew you'd be the kind to keep them.
Yes, sir.
Some of them are pretty cheap, I imagine.
Well, if they came from you, I value them.
Well, I thank you. But the thing about it is, I knew you'd appreciate them no matter what.
Yes, sir.
And I gave knives to 2 or 3 people, but you were one of the knives I wanted to have them. Yeah. Well, thank you for being with me today.
Yes, sir.
Let's let your oldest. We're going to introduce you to another member of the Tipton family. Now, what is your name?
Caitlin.
Caitlin?
Yes, sir.
And I've known you since since Buck was a calf, but nobody knows what that old expression is anymore. So good to see you and have you on the program. People's going to enjoy seeing y'all. What is your hopes, and besides getting married to a rich man, what is your dreams? And
to live for God all my life, do
talk
what
a
He
little
wants me
louder.
to do God's will and do what He wants me to do and live my life for Him.
Yeah. You don't have anything that you would like to work at until you know exactly what God wants. What do you think you'd like to work at?
Well, just doing good in school, and I want to go to college, and
You want to go to college?
yep, be able to support
Well, when you
myself.
go to college, please don't go to some of those places that ruin your mind.
Yes, sir.
And how old are you?
I am 16.
16. Going on 23, looks like.
Well,
Y'all just came back from a ladies' conference, right?
we sure did. Yes, sir.
Every way y'all was dressed when you come back looked like you'd been to a fashion show.
Oh, well.
Well, thank you. Now let's ask your sister to come. And now, sister, I want you. Can you be seen in it? I want you to talk louder than you. sister.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Good.
That's great. That's great. Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 16.
You're 16.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now y'all twins?
Yes, sir, we are.
Well, you know I thought it, and I remember now when y'all was a lot younger, knowing you were twins, and my wife used to just love y'all all so much. And,
Yes, sir, we love you.
yeah, and y'all loved her, but all of a sudden I wasn't 100% sure that y'all were twins. Now I know what you're going to say because you're a Tipton and you live for God all the time. You're going to say, I want the will of God. Well, we do. That's what we.
Yes, sir.
And I know that's what you want. Now talk a little louder. Talk a little. And but anyway, do you have any idea about what you want to do?
Well, I might possibly go to college to become a nurse. I do know I want to go to college, but I'm not sure if I want to be a nurse yet.
You just don't know. Well, you'll get to do it long enough to find out if you want to.
I will, yes, sir.
Complete it, you know. Well, y'all will probably wind up marrying screaming preachers. That's probably that's what y'all will probably do. You know. Well, I'm so glad that the people gets to meet the Tiptons and thinking. Would you send your mama here?
I would, Mama.
Okay. Well, here's Mama Tipton right here. She doesn't look like she has children. You don't look like you have children this old, I tell you. But it's so nice to see you.
It's good to see you too.
Louder.
Louder.
Yeah, I've enjoyed so much knowing y'all, and this lady is such a help. She's such a help. Anytime she thinks there's something you want or need, she helps do it. I remember you used to get me airline tickets and stuff like that. And you were from Texas.
Yes, sir. Center Texas. East
Center,
Texas.
Texas. And you still miss it a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit. That's home.
Yeah.
You know.
Folks, isn't she pretty? She can't help it. Don't feel bad. She can't help being pretty. Well, when you grow up, what you want to be? The will of God. The will of God.
The will of God.
That's what you want, the
That's
will of
right.
God, and that is what we want.
Yes.
But anyway, you make such a great pastor's wife, and
Well, thank you.
I just want to be able to tell you, and everyone that knows you knows that. And I walked to your office, and it said First Lady. I thought, boy, that is exactly right.
Oh.
That is exactly right. Well, thank you so much for coming, and to the next episode we're gonna have your husband.
All right.
But I tell you what, remember he was last.
He gets,
Maybe the last shall be first. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Love you, Brother Marler.
Yeah. Well, it was so nice to have these folks with us. They're such great people. And I just wish you could see them operate in church. And everything is church here. And, incidentally, she's one of the best cooks that you'd ever want to eat after. She is such a good cook. And okay, God bless you.